For those who don't know, I do YouTube full time right now. Well, technically I'm still a college student and I also do YouTube work on the side, but I do a lot of other stuff to supplement my income because the YouTube channel isn't to the point yet where it can fully sustain all three of us. So what I do is flip PC hardware on the side, where I buy PC hardware, maybe do some budget builds and flip it for some profit. And that's how I've been supplementing some of my bills that I have to pay. And because of that, I've been pretty successful. And what I wanted to do was give some tips out there to you all. And I've made a couple videos on the channel regarding best PC cases used for flipping, best fans, accessories, and things of that nature. And if you want to see those videos, hit the eye in the top right corner if you're interested. But this video is not about that. This video pertains to PC flipping in general and more or less a collaboration that I did with 4 other tech YouTubers who were interested in the same thing and actually have been flipping PC hardware for a while to make some money. We decided that we all should start with one single piece of hardware, a similar graphics card, and see who can flip their way up to the top in 1 month's time. And in this video, we're going to talk about how I did, and I'll leave links in the description down below to all the other videos, and in the end, we'll see who is the best PC hardware flipper. And let's be honest here, it's most certainly not going to be me. But before that, let's get a word from today's sponsor. As a creator, creating content is almost second nature. Once the idea hits my mind, I almost go into autopilot, doing scripting, recording, and editing until it's complete. However, getting it seen on the crowded space that is YouTube is a whole other challenge. With TubeBuddy though, you get access to a wide range of tools like tag optimizers and search ranking results to help you optimize your content to succeed on YouTube. Want to give it a shot? Click the link down below to learn more. I want to give a special thank to the following tech YouTubers who are in this collaboration. Links to their videos will be located in the description down below. Budget Tech, Christopher Yee, TechBank, and Tech Always. They're some really awesome guys and they've been really awesome in this collaboration, and I highly suggest you go check out their content in the description down below. So I'm going to cut straight to the point. I only managed to flip up one level, meaning that I sold my initial graphics card and managed to buy something else and then sell that. That's pretty much all I got in this competition within a 1 month time frame. And there's a good reason for that, and I'll explain. But before I get into that, let's talk about how this competition worked out. Every single one of us was tasked to buy one graphics card. We all agreed on EVGA 660 Ti's to be the card of choice, because they were pretty easy to get and also pretty easy to sell. And after we all had the cards in our hand, we started the competition. We had 1 month to sell those cards and flip our way up to make the most money possible by the end of the month. And I managed to list my 660 Ti and it sold within a couple of days for about $60. I could have gotten more money for it because on eBay, most average listings were actually going for around $70 for some strange reason, but I managed to sell it for $60 and I was pretty happy with that. Packed it up, shipped it off to the buyer, and I had $60 to hunt around for some other PC hardware deals. And this is where things get boring. I found almost absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. I was mainly focused on my local markets, which was a mistake because I could have expanded into things like eBay and Hardware Swap to get decent deals, but I was looking to see what my local market was capable of. And I just kept sitting around looking at my local market on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist every single morning, and nothing was popping up. There was absolutely nothing. And then 2 weeks before, literally 2 weeks before this competition was close to being over, I found a deal on Craigslist where a guy was listing a Ryzen 5 1400 CPU with an included Wraith Max cooler, which was actually really cool to have and also raised the value of that processor. But the guy had it listed for $100. I asked the guy about it, why he was selling it, and he was upgrading his system to a Ryzen 7 2700, so it made sense. The guy had it posted for over a month and he had no buyers, which was to be expected because I couldn't find anything on my used market at all, so why would there be anyone buying anything? But anyways, I shot him in an offer of $60. He tried to counter with $70, but I told him I will pay $60 right now. I will come to you no matter where you are, and I have $60 in hand right now. Keep in mind, it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sitting at home just with my keys in my hand, ready to dart out the door if this guy agrees to take it for $60, because a Ryzen 5 1400 on the used market goes anywhere between $100 on its own, and with that cooler, I could easily get it for $115, and that would be an instant $65 profit, more than doubling what I already had. So I waited, and he agreed. He said yes. And then the fun started, because I had to drive almost an hour to beat this guy, not in just some normal, beautiful, sunny drive. No, I had to drive through a torrential downpour, there and back. It was raining like crazy, and I managed to take some footage once I got to the Walmart parking lot that I conveniently meted him at on my cell phone, so enjoy me in a torrential downpour. So I drove in a torrential downpour all the way about 35 minutes to pick up this Ryzen 5 1400 deal. Managed to secure it for $60 as long as this guy doesn't back out. Like, really, I drove in a torrential downpour. It is storming like crazy right now. I'm just waiting here to see if this guy shows up. Hopefully he does. If he does, then I have myself a really good base to continue this flip challenge. Looky here. Got ourselves a Ryzen 5 1400. Now, if you look at the CPU right here, it actually is a Ryzen 5 1400. The guy just upgraded his system to a 2700X, so we included it in this box. But as you can tell, Ryzen 5 1400, $60 copped. So this should be a nice addition. So yeah, to say that that was an experience is an understatement. I have never driven that far for PC hardware, and to think I drove all that way for a Ryzen 5 1400 for $60 makes it actually worth it, because a Ryzen 5 1400 for $60 is a really good deal, and I tested the thing when I came home. No issues at all. I then went home and listed it on eBay for $130, knowing that I listed it a little bit too pricey, and threw in that make your own offer option on eBay. And then I got an offer for $115 and I accepted that instantly. And I took it for, well, you see, $65 profit. Sent that thing off and boom, I have $115 in my PayPal account. Now, that's honestly where my story ends. I stopped there at $115. I only made $65 profit, but within a 1 month time span, that $65 was, well, an extra $65. Now, this collaboration brings up a very interesting point that I want to discuss a little bit. The idea of different markets and how people can buy and sell used hardware in those markets. In my case, I got lucky with some PC hardware deals in my area, and the lack of people buying PC hardware deals, but there's still people who are actually selling PC hardware. So I got lucky with that Ryzen 5 1400 deal because the guy was waiting a month to sell it and nobody was buying it. But then in other places, there's just a lot of transactions happening, and some people in this collaboration are going to show you that they could get some crazy good flip deals in their area. And once you see these other YouTubers and how much money they made in the collaboration, which you'll be able to tell whether or not your area is similar to theirs and if you can make a potential profit by doing something like this. But nonetheless, I had a blast doing this collaboration, and I give a special thanks to all the YouTubers involved again. I'm really excited to see how your all's flips turned out, and I definitely am going to be continuing to do this more on the side as I have been doing in the past. And hopefully one day we can do more collaboration content on the channel with all these other YouTubers, and maybe do a part 2 of this flipping challenge if y'all are up for that. And that about wraps this video up here, guys. If you like this video, leave a like down below and comment flip challenge in the comment section down below if you made it this far. I would love to know what you all think about this sort of content. If you want to see more content like this from me on the channel, I think it's very educational for people out there, and I'm not a professional flipper by any means. There are much better flippers in this competition that are actually doing more and making more money, but it's cool to see that someone like me who just has a knowledge of PC hardware and can easily spot a deal quick and jump on it before anyone else and be able to make a profit from it can actually benefit and actually get extra income that would never have been around otherwise. And also, if you're new to the channel coming from some of these other YouTubers, hey, what's up? My name is Matt and I help run this tech YouTube channel alongside Jackson and Zach. We do PC hardware builds, we do PC hardware reviews, mainly focused around budget builds. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out all our social media platforms if you're interested in that sort of thing. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Hope to see you all in the next video, guys. Peace.